Welcome to WPA, whatparentsask.com. If you haven't already, do subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here.
Hello, I am Dr. Singh, pediatric ophthalmologist. Now, a common question which the parents often ask is, will my child's eye get spoiled in case he watches too much of television or works too much on the computer, or nowadays working too much on the mobile or iPad? Now, to answer this, I'd like to just first start with this point that anything in excess is bad. But let's see how working excessively on near devices or e-devices, like we call them, is going to harm your eye. In case you're working at near, what happens is that the eye muscles contract, and when they contract, they cause a little strain. And if it is continuous, that is, there is no break in between, what happens is they get fatigued or they get little tired. So once they get tired, what happens is gradually over a period of time, you can have a minus power or a pseudo myopia that we commonly call in medical terms starts developing. So over a period of time, you may have refractive errors developing in a child who's continuously working on a near device. So that is one problem. Besides the common thing that he may also have headache, may have watering, redness because of continuously watching a near device. Another thing that happens is that when you're working at a closed device, when you're looking at a closed device which is quite near to you, your blinking rate goes down, and when your blinking goes down, the tear surface becomes thin, and when it becomes thin, it causes irritation and redness and leads to allergies. So what we see is these devices, if continuously used, they lead to all these problems. So what is the solution? The solution is very simple. Limit the usage. So in case you're watching television, try to limit the usage to, let's say, 30 to 45 minutes. But in case you're working on computers, in front of a computer, because of the glare of the screen, what happens is the blinking reduces to almost 1/3 of what is the normal rate of blinking. So it causes more dryness on the ocular surface or the eye surface. So the solution to this is, after every 30 minutes of computer usage, take a 5-minute break, or better still, walk around and then again sit down and work on the computer if it is unavoidable. The next is the usage of mobiles. Now, parents often complain that my child is playing continuously for say 3 hours or 2 hours on a mobile. Then children often have excuses that I'm reading, and I get sometimes children who are reading the entire novel or a book for 3 or 4 hours at a stretch. Now, what happens when you're reading continuously for, let's say, 3 hours at a stretch on a mobile? Again, when you're looking at near, your muscles in the eye will contract. That is the ciliary muscle. When it contracts, again gets fatigued. What it actually requires is a break. So after say 20 to 25 minutes, if you look at a distance image, that contraction will relax. So the idea is to relax that muscle. So in case you have to work on a near device, give a gap. So you work for, let's say, 15-20 minutes, give a gap, walk around again you can work on the near device. But working continuously for 2 or 3 hours at a stretch is definitely going to harm your eye, will lead to refractive errors, dryness, allergies, and another term that we commonly call as computer vision syndrome. This is a new entity which has come up, and it is primarily because of these electronic devices. So the final solution is, please limit the usage. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay with us.